Well, exactly 2 weeks ago, a gunman murdered 8 people at the FedEx ground facility in Indianapolis, the latest of several mass shootings in our city. Recently, there have been back-to-back mass murders across the country. Research shows nationwide they've doubled in the last year. And now local officers and researchers are trying to work to address the root cause.
Yeah, it's a Fox 59 exclusive tonight. Birshel Edmeh shows us why some say all signs are pointing to the pandemic.
There is no question the coronavirus has touched every part of our lives, but our investigation finds the pandemic is leading to a mass shooting epidemic. Authorities define a mass shooting as 4 or more people injured or killed. And based on that definition, research shows a national increase triggered by COVID-19. So I decided to take a closer look at the data. And here's what I found. Indianapolis outpaces the national trend. We have triple the number of mass shootings this year alone.
Another caller heard 10 shots from near the front of the entrance.
And that day this happened, he was going to get his first paycheck. He was so excited.
Possible an employee with a rifle.
They both went to start actually working, and they never got to finish their shift and never got to get home. And they're not coming back home.
Multiple people shot at FedEx at 8951 Mirabelle Road.
My best friend of however many years, just gone in such an awful way, in such a preventable way.
Have we confirmed whether we have 1 or 2 shooters?
And it's still sinking in. Like, you kind of think, hey, you're gonna get a text from him, and it's just tough.
Before we got another one down in front of the building.
Not seeing him at 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:30, I just panicked.
Advise Eskenazi will have multiple patients.
She was a wonderful human being. It's sad that all of that's just a memory now.
There's only one shooter, gunshot wound to the head. He is down.
And then reality sets in and you're like, 8 families lost somebody. There are 8 tables in this room and 8 different family groups sitting here.
This is our reality across the nation, including Indianapolis. Nearly 1 week before Indy's FedEx mass shooting, there was one in South Carolina. The day after Indianapolis, a mass shooting in Detroit. 2 days later, one in Columbus, Ohio and LaPlace, Louisiana. 3 days later, 4 mass shootings in the U.S. Gun Violence Archive data shows mass shootings jumped 50% in 2020. And in 2021, they're still on the rise.
The larger point, though, is these incidents, these horrific incidents, are far too common, and they're not getting less common.
Already, 3 mass shootings have happened in the Circle City this year. Data shows 1 mass shooting last year. Before that, 1 in 2015, 2014, 2008, and 2006. Researchers like IUPUI's Tom Stuckey say the pandemic is a contributing factor for increased mass shootings.
If the stressors are going up, we expect that the violence will go up with it.
We've even heard local people say, you can't blame this on the pandemic. How could you not?
Deputy Chief Chris Bailey says a stimulus check led up to one of this year's mass shootings. 4 people are now dead, including a 7-year-old.
As unemployment goes up, certainly the stressors on families are increasing, and things like domestic violence are a serious issue.
We've reported 85% more domestic violence deaths in 2020. Indiana had its worst unemployment in state history at nearly 17%. At the same time, IMPD saw a nearly 40% increase in homicides, 245 of them, the most ever in city history.
I believe some of it has to do with pandemic and the stress related to pandemic and job loss and wondering how you're going to feed your family.
The deputy chief says careless shooters and easy gun access are triggers too, even before the pandemic.
I mean, these cases are repeated over and over and over again. And I know we're focusing on 3, but we have a much bigger problem in here.
And that affects our entire community, but no one feels it more than people like Kim Roberts. Her son Jalen died in the Carriage House mass shooting last year.
If I hear a siren, I get traumatized. If I hear gunshots, especially between 8:30 and 9 at night, I'm traumatized because in my mind, I say to myself, is that what that sound like when they went in there and did that to my son and the other 3 in there? This plays over and over in my head every day.
Anger. Sean Brown understands that trauma. He lost his sister, niece, and nephews in this year's Randolph Street mass shooting.
It's life-changing on a scale that I never thought I would have to endure.
18 Hoosiers killed in mass shootings. Their families, like Sean's, want to know why.
I just think enough is enough, and it's time for everybody to come together and work together as a community, a city, and as a nation to put an end to the violence.
The absolute answer is that absent any changes and major changes, we will continue to see mass shootings and we'll continue to see homicides.
It's sad and terrible that we have to have these discussions over and over and over again. And my hope for my children's sake and for our country's sake is this is not something that becomes normal.
But the data shows it may already be our new normal.
Right now, IMPD is focused on gun violence prevention, but our city is still very much healing. Victims' families, they are mourning, and they're also advocating for change, including Sean Brown, who you heard from earlier. He launched the Enough is Enough campaign to address gun violence. Every person we interviewed for this report pointed to another possible solution: more mental health services. Right now on Fox 59, you will find my exclusive one-on-one interviews with a local criminologist about mental health and mass shootings. You can head right now to fox59.com for that extended report.